Day 3 of training at the Regional Center in Cincinnati, Ohio for Norfolk Southern. Let's start with the syllabus. The syllabus for the day for Day 3 was supposed to be lecture on Territory 251 and 261. He actually did that lecture in with the 171 and 271, so we didn't have to do that. So today was spent on taking practice tests through a program called Socrative.com, which essentially grabs all of the most commonly missed questions on the final exam from individual sections and gives you just those questions. So today we covered signal rules, division timetables, and operating rules 1. And went through the most commonly missed questions on the final exam. So we went through that together as a class. You can see the scores as they come through. We went through the scores and the answers together, and then you could snap a picture with your phone and kind of take it with you if it's something that you missed. Outside of that, we essentially had some free time to ask any questions that we've had, which I'm glad we did, because as we started doing practice tests, I got into the hazmat test. And when I got into the hazmat test, I actually found a question on the test that is wrong. So there's a question, and if you're going through this process right now, you'll have seen this question. If you're not going through this process, this is useless information. But there is a question that asks you if you can cut loose a car that has corrosive material, it's the third car down, into a track that the previous car hasn't cleared yet. And the answer to that is actually no, but the test has it listed as yes. So you have to answer it the way the test has listed it, even though the question is wrong. So there's nothing the instructors can do about it to change it. So it's already in the system. It's been in the question mark system. So just have to memorize that question for the most part. Outside of that, I did miss one other question on that test right now, which was a question about 3 cars behind the locomotive that were residue cars and not loaded tank cars. So I just missed that nuance in the question. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. As far as practice tests go, I've been going through those and I've been scoring, missing maybe 1 or 2 here and there with that particular thing. And the questions that I'm typically missing are the questions that are select all that apply. So anytime those questions are coming up now and I happen to miss that question, I'm snapping a picture with my cell phone and writing it down so I can look up the rule and kind of clear it up as I go on. And I'm sure those scores will go up as I continue to take the test throughout the day. But the training at this facility is set up that way. You do your in-person instruction, you ask all the questions that you have to, and then you get back to your hotel and study. That's what we're doing tonight at 6 with the group from my home terminal.